There are people in Ontario who would say if you want to make great Ontario wine, you've got to learn to make good Pinot Noir and good Chardonnay. I would argue that point. And I would say to you, you'd also have to learn to make great Cabernet Franc. And that is exactly what they're doing at 2027 Cellars with this 2020 King Street Cabernet Franc. Look, they've used the King Street Vineyard before for Pinot Noir, but in 2020, which was a great vintage, let's stop talking about it. Let's look forward instead of behind. But the 2020 vintage was fantastic. And in that year, 2027 Cellars got to use the Cabernet Franc from that vineyard. The wine sees 20% new Burgundian French oak barrels, which just means that there's a little bit of power behind all that lovely fruitiness. I'm also expecting big things from 2027 Cellars in the future, their own land, their own winery, just some really great stuff. And I know we're gonna see it. But let's dive into the glass and look at this 2020 Cabernet Franc right now. Let's look at the present. What I really liked about this wine was its gentle easiness, its appeal, its fruit-forward core, the brightness of black cherry and floral. Yeah. It's easy, but it's got real appeal. Something you can age a little bit in the cellar, too. I'd happily drink this Franc like I'd be listening to the Kinks all the day and all the night. And that is the 2027 Cellars 2020 King Street Cabernet Franc. And I give it 4+ stars out of 5. I'm Michael Pinkus, the Grape Guy, for michaelpinkuswinereview.com. Join me again next week and we'll look at another great bottle of Canadian wine. Thanks for watching the wine video series. To support my work, please subscribe to the channel. You can also visit my website, available at thegrapeguy.ca. Sign up for the newsletter, and if you're feeling extra curious, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, the podcast, or even become a supporter through Patreon. All links in the description below. Thanks again for watching.